And hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Just a quick one before we actually get into this live stream. I just want to say I apologise to the regular Rangers fans that obviously tune into these live streams for not making it on Sunday. I was super sick, and if you know me, guys, you know it takes a lot for me not to do a live stream. So sorry for that earlier on, guys. But yes, look, another big game here this evening. It's Lyon versus Rangers in the Europa League. Look, it is a dead rubber, I suppose, if you want to use that terminology. I used it yesterday, but someone pointed out to me the other day, it actually does, more especially for Scottish sides, it does mean quite a bit. You do get £500,000 if you win a match, and you know in Scotland you get £3 million per season for winning the league. So to get £500,000 off a one-off match obviously goes a long way for the club. So look, of course, a win would be great for the club in terms of finances, and then of course I think you can get a coefficient point as well, which is super important. So yeah, it is a dead rubber. Supposedly Rangers can't move up higher or lower, but look, listen, it is a chance to get some more money on the board. Yeah, just a good chance to go and beat a decent European opposition. Lyon have romped this group, as you probably all know at the moment. And yeah, so it's a chance to just test yourself against a good side. But guys, as always, let's smash that like button. We're about 15 minutes away from kickoff. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new. Let's get this one up to 100 likes as soon as possible. I know what the Rangers fans are like on this live stream. And of course, also get your score prediction down there in the comment section below. As always, I'm going to go through the team lineups quickly and discuss who is starting here for Rangers. Riba. In fact, I'll go through the Lyon side first. Of course, they are the home team. Pollersbeck is at the back. Vogel, Silva, Luke Barr, and Henrique are at the back in the back four. In the midfield is Karahet, Keita, Shaqiri, Shekri, Nkambi, and then obviously Moussa Dembele, who loves playing against Rangers from his time at Celtic, is playing for Lyon. As for the Rangers side, it is a bit of a change. McLaughlin's in goal, Barisic is on the left back, Bassey and Goldson are keeping that centre-back partnership. And then here we go, Rangers fans. Get shouting off your rooftops as Nathan Patterson is starting this evening. He starts there at right back over James Tavernier. Glenn Kamara, John Lundstrom and Scott Wright there in the middle of the park, with Kemar Roof playing centre forward along with Ryan Kent and Hadji on either side. Giovanni Van Bronckhorst has got 4 wins on the bounce as Rangers manager at the moment. Started life in a really, really good way. He goes up against a former player that he used to play with back in the day, Peter Boas, from his time at Feyenoord. So a bit of a sentimental value between the two managers here this evening. And Giovanni Van Bronckhorst would want to get one over him. The last time Rangers played Lyon, of course, was at Ibrox. It was 2-0. Lyon weren't particularly that great. I just felt Rangers were really poor in that game. I know it would maybe come at you as a surprise. You say, Dan, you know, Rangers come up against a decent opposition. But I don't think Rangers actually played good that night, to be fair. I remember saying it on the evening. And yeah, as much as Lyon won 2-0, Rangers didn't help themselves that night. I didn't think they were that great, considering years gone by, what they've been like in competitions. So Lyon are the league leaders. They are going to win. They have won the group. It's all done, dusted. Rangers can't move up nor down. This is a game for £500,000, and yeah, a chance for a bit of coefficient points. Let's see who we've got in the live chat. What was wrong with you, Dan? I think I had like food poisoning, or like a stomach bug. Whatever was happening, I was throwing up like constantly. That's why I couldn't do the live stream. If normally I'd just grizz it out, but constantly kind of getting up and being sick, I just couldn't, man. I couldn't bring my face onto a live stream and like boking all the time. But yeah, if we can win this, it would be good for our confidence, would be good, says the Red Maroon. Yes. Gallant Pioneer says, good evening, good to see you, mate. Stuart Henderson says it's basically a friendly. I hope both teams take it easy, have fun, and don't get anyone injured. Dembele is starting as captain. Let's hope we both win in Europe. Yes, they're absent 10 stretch. Nice one, troops. Guys, as I said, please do hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you are new. Let's try and get this stream popping. Let's try and get this stream up to 100 likes. We're at 11 likes at the moment. We're at 10 minutes away from kickoff. And as I said, for those of you just joining in, Rangers team lineup has changed significantly. As McLaughlin's in goal, Barisic, Bassey, Goldson and Nathan Patterson at the back. In the midfield is Kamara, Lundstrom and Scotty Wright. And up top is Ryan Kent, Kemar Roof and Yanis Hadji. So very much a change side there there from Rangers, and a chance for some fringe players or squad players to make their mark. You know, there's not much Giovanni Van Bronckhorst can do in terms of he's giving players chance, like your Scott Wrights, like your John Lundstrom's, like your Nathan Patterson's, and it's their chance, it's their time to now take it. If they don't do it, there's not much Giovanni Van Bronckhorst can do. So yeah, he needs to get the job done. After this one, guys, we've got Celtic versus Real Betis. Again, that's another dead rubber, really. We haven't got any interesting matches tonight. Well, I suppose they are interesting matches. They're against good sides, but there's no like match where it actually means anything as everybody's fate's kind of sorted out. I'll just double check actually for the Champions League quickly for those of you who want to know. This is actually includes Rangers. Oh, it's been pushed back to 6. Okay, no worries. Just getting this live stream loaded up, ready to go. So I've got a stream to watch for the game. Happy days. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, we're pretty much nearly there. A few minutes to go till kickoff. Guys, what do you think of the team lineups? Let me know down there in the live chat. The Red Maroon says go Patterson. Lyon should win this about 4-0. Simon says let's hope. You've already read that one out. If Rangers win, Celtic fans will hit out with a reserve patter. Red Maroon, yes he is, mate. Guys, I'm going to go through. Actually, I want to talk about Lyon quickly because, as I said, I literally just touched upon it a minute ago. You guys, I mean, everyone's saying that Lyon's a top European opposition. Yes, they are. They are a good opposition. They've romped this group, but I didn't think Rangers helped themselves. I really didn't. In that first game, Lyon weren't anything spectacular. They really weren't. If you cast your mind back to it, Rangers were poor. Remember, it was that time of the season where Rangers just kept on being, I use the term iffy. They kept on, they didn't look, the terminology, you know what it was like from the start of the season. Rangers didn't look the same as last year, and that game against Lyon was evident. I remember every fan of Rangers was very, very disappointed, and this is the reason why. Yes, they've done good. Right, take away the Rangers game. They beat Brøndby and they beat Sparta Prague, home and away, and they've got maximum points. Obviously, beat Rangers as well. But domestically, at the moment in Ligue 1, it's not a good showing for them. They're currently sitting 12th in the league. Paris Saint-Germain are 42 points. Paris Saint-Germain are 20 points clear of Lyon at the moment in Ligue 1. Lyon are sitting 12th. So, as much as, yeah, it is the name that we're talking about, and as I said last time, I did think Rangers didn't help themselves. They're not in great form at the moment, Lyon. So it could be a chance. Their last game on the weekend there was a 2-2 draw with Bordeaux. Prior to that, they lost to Reims. So they've lost a lot of games in their last 5 matches. The last win came back in November against Montpellier. So it could be a good chance for the Jazz to nick something here in this match and get a famous European win and kind of do the wrongs from that first game at Ibrox. Anyone know why McGregor isn't playing? Squad rotation. It's all about squad rotation. As I said, it's again I don't like to use dead rubber, but the game doesn't mean anything. So it's squad rotation. Anyone? Who else have we got here? 1-0 to Lyon, says Froggy the Ninja. Nice one, mate. Guys, keep getting your score predictions down there. I'll read them out. I'll read out as many as I can out there in the live chat. Rangers fans? Did you get a chance to look at the video I did about the 8 sides that Rangers could get in the next round? Who do you want in the next round? A massive, massive one, of course. Barcelona could be entering that round. I'll go through them quickly. RB Leipzig are an option. RB Leipzig. I can't even remember off the top of my head now. Even I did a video about it the other day. RB Leipzig are 1, Barcelona are 1, Sheriff Tiraspol are 1, Atalanta or Villarreal, they play tonight, will be 1, Sevilla, Borussia Dortmund, Zenit St. Petersburg, and another one there. But, it's going to... Oh, FC Porto is the other one. The FC Porto is the other one. But yeah, it's going to be an interesting tie. I think you got to look at Barcelona. They are in disarray. They are just a name at the moment. Don't be too scared by that name of Barcelona. They are a shell. They are a shell. They are literally a shell of themselves at the moment. Poor Barca, because as a fan of football, you always kind of look at Barcelona as one of the greats, especially when I was growing up. So it is quite sad to see them in disarray at the moment, but it's a great opportunity for a club like Rangers to go over to the Camp Nou and really put up a fight against them and beat them and go into the next round. Oh wow. Connor Orr says got to be nothing. The famous Rangers. He'll probably be getting. We'll probably get Sheriff, and they'll probably beat us knowing Rangers, says the Red Baroon. Good to see you, Golden Temple, mate. Hope you're well. Every great team comes to an end, Dan. Barcelona will be back. Yeah, they will be back over time. But it is mad that they're going to have them patches on their shirts, the Europa League patches. That's just one team. Them and Real Madrid, I just can't resonate with them two in the Europa League. It just doesn't seem right. It took a bit of getting used to. Do you remember back when AC Milan turned rubbish? When I grew up, AC Milan were like the best team in the world. They were always in the finals of the Champions League throughout the noughties and stuff like that. And then, but they kind of just went off a side of a cliff at one point. I always used to find it so bizarre when they used to wear the Europa League patches. Now that's going to happen with Barcelona. So it's kind of mental to see. Sad, but mental. It's going to be a glamour time. 90,000 attendance at the Camp Nou, by the way, and I don't think Barcelona fans will show. So if Rangers do get Barcelona at the Camp Nou, you can probably imagine half of that being Rangers fans. I reckon Rangers would probably bring 40,000 with them, 45,000 with them to Barcelona to watch the game. It would be absolutely mental. Just because, as I say, Barcelona fans are quite spoiled. They don't sell out all the time. They never sell the 90,000 out unless it's a glamour tie in the Champions League. They won't kind of show up for like the Europa League, I don't think. Good to see Martin Addison, mate. Hope you're well, buddy. Stevie says, all right, footy fans. Good to see everybody in here. Obviously, after this one, guys, what Celtic versus Real Betis. As I said, no competitive games tonight. Just all glorified friendlies, I suppose. With, look, a win. You win it, you get 500 grand from Europa League. So it is worth winning if you're a Scottish side. Oh, God, my God. I can't run all over the shop. Sorry, troops. Wow, sorry about that. Anyway, guys, players are coming out to the field as we talk. Rangers in their blue jersey and Lyon, I think, in their white. This is another stadium ticked off for the... Actually, in fact, Rangers have played here back in 07, 08. But the Rangers fans were sort of messed around on whether they could come to the stadium, whether they couldn't come to the stadium. Now they're allowed to the stadium. What's with the attendance in the Lyon stadium? That's horrendous. As I said, it is a bit of a dud rubber, I suppose. That's the reason why the fans aren't there. But the Rangers Ultras are up into the heavens there with the red flares setting them off. They do travel in their numbers, as I said, despite being sort of messed around recently with the ticket allocation. They were told they could come, then they told that they couldn't come, then the other day they were told that they could come again. So it's all, it's all sort of random. But at least it's sorted out now, and at least fans, I suppose, can go to the game and see it. But as I say, players are ready to go here, ladies and gentlemen. We are almost ready for kickoff. Keep getting them score predictions down there in the live chat. Smash that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. And yeah, let's get started here. As I said, the team lineup has changed. Nathan Patterson coming back into the lineup over Tavernis. Scott Wright starts. So a couple of chances now for the squad players to really set their impression here on Giovanni Van Bronckhorst. You know, you've got to take your chance when you get it. And... that's what's going to happen. 2 Rangers fans lifted already after trouble on the flight, Dan. No way. Dead rubber. That's a murder. So are there any decent amount of Rangers fans there? Kind of, mate. Yeah, kind of. I mean, the whole stadium in general is pretty dead, man. Like, it's an empty stadium. You've got the Lyon Ultras, and then you've got the Rangers Ultras in the heavens. Like, yeah, it's not nice, though. Yeah, about someone saying around 2,000. That's probably about right, to be fair, man. Yeah, horrendous, man. Jesus Christ. Lyon Stadium, man. Ooh, dead. Guys, yeah, as I say, please do hit that like button. And let's try and get this to 200 likes as soon as possible. We're about to get underway here in Lyon. Rangers in blue. I love when Rangers play in Europe. They always play the blue socks, blue shorts, and blue jersey. I like that. I really do. Other games that are going to be on this evening is Napoli and Leicester that are playing down there below, and Partizan Beograd, who are looking to try and get into the knockouts of the Conference League. Dembele against his former foes for the first time now, I think, since Celtic. I think he was injured for the game against Rangers at Ibrox on his return to Glasgow. Did play Rangers actually in a friendly back in August 2020. Where Rangers won this weird pre-season friendly cup. I think Marseille and Celtic were the other sides included. So that was probably the last time that Rangers did play, or Dembele did play Rangers. But as I say, he has got a good goal record under the old regime, sort of at Rangers when Pedro Canicha and Mark Warburton and co was the manager, and it was dark days for Rangers back then. He did have a really good record. They used to nickname it the Demolition Derby, where Dembele would let loose on Rangers. But anyway, guys, we are underway here for kickoff. It's going to be Lyon who get us started. And as I said, Rangers going from right to left and Lyon from left to right. Apologies again to my regular viewers for not appearing on Saturday. On Saturday, I think it was. I was extremely ill in terms of throwing up, so I couldn't do the live stream. And I missed my first live stream on here in over a year, which was mental. But anyway, guys, as I say, Lyon do get us underway as they push it down that left-hand side. And they'll be looking to try and get things going early. Lyon in their black jersey. Well, camo gear by the looks of things. I'm not sure if that's their home shirt. But the ball passed down that left-hand side. Ball comes forward again. And Lyon, as I say, looking to try and finish the group 6 out of 6. A few teams did it in the Champions League. We seen the other day that Ajax Amsterdam being one, Bayern Munich being one of them, Manchester City I think being... No, Manchester City weren't one of them. It was Bayern, Ajax, and there was another 2 teams I think. But yeah, Lyon are one of a few that may be able to do this in the Europa League now as well. Lyon dominating play here at the moment as they pass that ball along that left-hand side. Ball comes forward from Lyon. Now driving forward here again. Lovely pass there back the way, and Rangers haven't had a touch of the ball here in the opening minute. However, very, very much early days. Here comes Witsel. Now into the middle of the park there again to Shekri. Now forward. Shaqiri, remember, he plays for Lyon. Played for Liverpool for a long time in the Premier League. Played for Stoke as well. So yeah, an interesting lineup that Lyon have. They aren't doing so great domestically as I touched on at the start. They are 12th in the league at the moment. French champions Lille are currently 11th. So it's a bit strange league so far this season. They're 20 points behind Paris Saint-Germain, who are sitting at the top. Here come Lyon now, but forward here with Shaqiri, but blocked there by the Rangers defence. Comes back forward here to Lyon. Lyon dominating possession here in the opening 2 minutes. Ball comes forward here again. As Lyon eye the first chance of the game. Now down that right hand side, puts it into the danger area, and that's cleared away again there by Rangers. Goes out for a throw-in, and Vossel is over this one. What have we got in here, guys? Who is in here? I hope you're well. Good to see you, mate. I hope you're well there, bud. Stevie boy. Good to see the regulars in here this evening. To be fair, quite a quiet one tonight than usual. But a big shout out to the 200 people watching. Smash that like button if you can. Let's try and get to 50 likes as soon as possible, guys. Thank you so much for the support over this year, specifically the last Europa League game of the year. Obviously, we will return with European action next year. Rangers find out who they get on Monday. It's out of 8 possibilities. FC Porto being one of them, RB Leipzig, Barcelona, Sheriff Tiraspol, Villarreal or Atalanta, that we'll find out tonight, Sevilla, Zenit St. Petersburg. I think that is it. A fairly strong contention of teams that Rangers can play in the round of 32. 2 years on the bounce, Rangers have got to the last 16. And as I said, this year in the revamped competition, it's going to be a lot harder. But look, I'm sure the Jazz fans will want Barcelona and try and cause another upset. But Rangers now on the ball now as they pass along that left-hand side. Remember, Giovanni Van Bronckhorst is unbeaten for Rangers in all of his 4 games. If he gets a win here, that would be massive. I say massive, I know, but it's still a big win, no matter if he can't move any higher. 500 grand on the line, remember, which to Scottish teams is a lot of money. Here comes Lundstrom. Lundstrom along that left-hand side here again. Here comes Barisic forward. Barisic now finds Ryan Kent. Here comes Kent running down this left-hand side here for Rangers. Now back into Barisic. Barisic along there into the middle to Goldson. Here comes Goldson now. Can Rangers go and conjure up an attack here in Lyon? Lyon very much a weird city. I mean, I suppose it's a nice city. I suppose known for its trade and manufacturing, like loads of factories about the place in Lyon. Used to travel through there to get to the Alps and to the Val d'Isère. Big shout out to anyone from Lyon. Here come Rangers again now here with Ryan Kent. Running down that left-hand side is Scott Wright. So I say Scott Wright, and they've not really had much of a chance from the starting 11, Scott Wright. So as I said at the start, a good chance for him to maybe impress. Kent there, that time just pulled off the ball. And is he going to get a free kick there? Just pulled back by one of the Lyon defenders. Yeah, his jersey's pulled. That should be a Rangers free kick. Just by the corner flag there, a chance maybe for Rangers to get a ball into the danger area and test this Lyon goalkeeper and their defence. Now here we go for a free kick. And we have got a Lyon fan in here. Good to see you, Elliot Weiss. Bonsoir. Now here's another chance for Rangers to send a ball into the box, just in front of the Lyon faithful as well. As I said, for those of you not watching, it is a pretty empty stadium, but there's a clump of fans just behind the goal that our Rangers are attacking. I think they would probably be the Lyon Ultras who never miss a game. It's bizarre sometimes, these leagues, and not showing up for the big games. I don't have anything to do with restrictions. By the looks of the situation, the fans where they're seated, I don't think it is restrictions. I just simply think it's fans just can't be bothered coming out for a game that's kind of worthless to Lyon, I suppose. And now here comes Ryan Kent down the left-hand side. Chance for Kent to come forward, looking to try and find a way through, but Lyon there just hoover the ball up and clear that one out of play there again. It's going to go out for another throw in here for Rangers. Now here for Barisic. Barisic out to Kamara. Kamara forward now into way through, but Rangers come down there again. Yanis Hadji this time brought it down. In fact, a lot of talk I think it was a bit of paper talk. I've seen paper talk about Yanis Hadji, or Lyon quite interested in Yanis Hadji. As I said, I don't think there's any weight behind it. I think it's simply paper talk at this stage. But I have seen it as he just gets brought down there by the Lyon defence. It's going to be a free kick to Rangers. Another chance for the Gers to test this Lyon team, this Lyon backline. As I said in the first game at Ibrox, they didn't really test Lyon enough. Napoli have taken the lead against Leicester. Leicester's miseries just keep on coming at the moment, doesn't it? Ball comes into the box now for Rangers. Chance at the back post and goes over the bar and out. And that's going to be a goal kick for Lyon. John Lundstrom just trying to get a header there onto the Lyon goal. But just stopped there as Dembele, in fact, does a bit of defending and clears it away. Oh, my back. Please, can I get a moderator? I've been here for a long time. Yeah, Napoli 1-up, says Stevie Boy. Yeah. Now here come Rangers again over to Connor Goulton. Goulton along that right-hand side here. Goulton driving forward. Lovely little pass again there to the right-hand side. In fact, gives it away. And now here come Shekri for Lyon. Lyon with a chance now, just coming for penetrating through this Rangers defence. And McLaughlin's there to collect the ball as Nkembabe tries to navigate his way through the Rangers defence and almost got in there. But it's a poor shot in the end there. McLaughlin's fairly routine, just picks it up and not troubled by that Lyon advance. Here's McLaughlin now as he plays it out to Barisic. Barisic coming forward. Rangers out to Goulton. Here's Bassi. Bassi really cemented himself as the centre-back at the moment. Wonder what's going to happen when Helander comes in. You know, I've always been under the impression you don't try and reinvent the wheel. Whatever's working, keep it going. And if that's the partnership that you're going to go for, Bassi and Goulton, then you keep up with it until one of them sort of F's up. Here's Lyon again now, though. Lyon forward. And one back there in the middle of the park. Here come Rangers going the other way. And again, blocked there by Lyon as they play it all the way back to the goalkeeper. Almost there at 50 likes, guys. Please do smash that like button if you haven't already. And subscribe to the channel if you're new. 10 minutes in. 10 minutes into the match here in Lyon. It's still 0-0 between these two, and Lyon are on another attack. Here comes Nkambambe again. Ball goes back into Shaqiri. Shaqiri looking to make things happen, but Golson just clearing it away. As I said, if Rangers didn't win that game 2-0 against Sparta Prague, Rangers would actually have to go on and win this game. Because you would expect Sparta Prague to go and beat Brøndby. I know it's if your granny had wheels should be a bike sort of scenario, but just as well, Rangers did get that second goal against Sparta Prague. Because imagine having to come here to just having to win the game to qualify. Be tough to negotiate. And here they come again now, Lyon. Lyon just playing. They have dominated the sort of opening 10 minutes. Rangers have had a couple of free kicks, but it is Lyon here in the danger area again, and the flag's gone up as it. And McLaughlin's there to collect it. Dembele just losing a bit of composure there as he was in over that Rangers defence. And nearly got the first goal of the game. Here come Rangers again now with Barisic. Barisic ball over the top, blocked there again by Lyon. Lyon now forward into the middle. Dembele there, nearly grabbing something. Now here they come again here, Lyon. Rangers down the left-hand side here with Ryan Kent. Blocked there again by Lyon. And that goes out for another throw-in. Aye, goals already there in Napoli and Naples. I'm not sure what... I'm sure someone in the live chat will help me out, guys. But I'm not sure what's happening in Naples in terms of... Are Leicester already through? Or do they need to win this game against Napoli? As I say, I don't know what's actually going on out in Italy at the moment. Rangers do win themselves a goal kick. Giovanni Van Bronckhorst barking some orders. He's always the coolest man in the room, and Giovanni never ever panics. But he is coaching there on the side. It was good to see some footage the other day in Rangers training. I think he likes to get involved. I didn't see Gerrard really get involved as much, but like in those passing drills, and Giovanni's always in there, and he likes to get involved and stuff like that. I like that. I like to see that from a coach. He very much is more of a coach than a manager, Giovanni. So he likes to get the best out of players. That's what he did at Feyenoord. So he'll be looking to try and get the best and the maximum out of the players that he's got here at Rangers. But ball comes forward again now for the Jazz, but that goes back out of play and out for a Lyon throw-in on that left-hand side. Now forward again down the right. Here come Lyon again. Lyon along into the defensive line. Now coming forward again. David King's going for a 2-0 Rangers win. Lyon all the way back to their goalkeeper. Goalkeeper comes forward here again. Now blocked there again. Lyon driving forward. Lyon find another way through here again with Dembele. Dembele looking to make things happen. As I say, captaining the side tonight for Lyon. Was on loan, weirdly enough. I don't know what happened there. We went to Atletico Madrid last year, played 5 games, won a La Liga title. But yeah, never ended up getting a move there. I'm not sure what was supposed to be happening there. Atleti sort of upgraded, I suppose, and got Griezmann. Yeah, I don't know what form Dembele's been in. As I said, he was injured at the start of the season. Yeah, I'm not sure how he's fared since then. Here's the Lyon goalkeeper again now, down that left-hand side. Coming forward. Nice little pass there into the middle of the park again. Trying to find an opening. Here they come now with Shaqiri. Shaqiri through to Dembele. Dembele back the way. Here comes Shaqiri. Lyon just trying to find a way. Rangers are fairly organised. You can see the shape of Rangers, which sometimes was a little non-existent under Gerrard, sort of towards the end of his tenure. Kind of all over the place in terms of defence, but the Rangers almost feel like they've got that solid line again now. Having said that, here comes Shaqiri, but Nathan Patterson's there to clear up the pieces, and Patterson's back in possession here for Rangers as he allows, in fact, he gives away a corner. And that's going to go out for a corner here to Lyon. Chance now for Lyon from a corner. Chance for them to get the opener. Peter Boss there. How are they going to handle this one? Is Shaqiri's going to deliver this one into the box? Da Silva, Dembele, and co all there in the Rangers box as they look to try and get the opening goal. Instead, he goes out long and then puts the ball back in the other way and headed away there again by Rangers. Now here comes Lyon along the middle of the park. Nice little pass forward into Castello. Now puts it along the defensive line. And Lyon still pushing forward here. John Irvin says Dembele heart problems. Everybody's got heart problems at the moment by the looks of things. Who's else? Aguero or something like that as well earlier on. Here they come now. Lyon, as I say, coming through here again now with Shaqiri. One back again there by John Lundstrom in the middle of the park. Brought down there again. Rangers win themselves a free kick. That time Kamara getting brought down. Now can Rangers come forward again. Here comes Bassi. Bassi all the way back to McLaughlin. Martin Ross updates us, says it's 1-0 to Roma. There you go, troops. If you're following that one with Roma, I'm sure Celtic fans who are in the live stream, Roma could be a potential opponent for Celtic in the next round of the Europa Conference League. If Bodo win, as well as Roma, then I think I think Roma will finish second and take one of those Europa Conference Leagues. But take that spot against, could be a potential opponent for Celtic in the next round. Probably one to avoid. But here come Rangers again now with Goldson as he plays it along that back line. Forward again. Is Dembele still on loan? No, it was just last season. I think he was on loan for about for the half of the last season. Played 5 games. He won a title at thing, but I don't think Atleti wanted to buy him in the end for some reason. I'm not sure what was the issue, but they never went on to buy him. But he's still got a league winners medal, I suppose. Brian Morrison says Dembele looks huge compared to when he was at Celtic. He looks as big as Lukaku. Ball comes through here again now for Lyon. Shaqiri. Stevie says he wants Spurs. Spurs might even get there, you know. Spurs might even be an option. Spurs might even go out tonight out of the actual league itself. They might not even make it. I think their game's cancelled, but I'm sure if Vitesse win tonight, I'm sure Spurs go out. I can't remember, but I'm sure of it. Mad Spurs, man. No, he's not Atletico. No, not Atletico. Here's Goldson again now. Long ball hit. Down that left-hand side. Back into Barisic. Now here comes Kent. Oh, it's a good chance for Ryan Kent coming forward. Now into the box. And Lyon just managing to clear it away. Rangers nearly getting a shot off there, but tidied up there at the back by the Lyon defence. And the goal. Lee, as we approach the 20-minute mark, guys, still 0-0 between these two at the moment. Lyon have had a lot of the ball, no real clear-cut chances. Rangers, I think respecting them a bit too much. And now here they come again now, Lyon, driving through the middle of the park. Down that right-hand side is a chance now for Shaqiri. Ball goes into the box. Good to see Rab Morrison in the live chat, mate. Hope you're well. Lyon over the top. And again, blocked there by Ryan Kent. And now here comes Bassi. Bassi forward. And again, forward over to Lundstrom. Again, just getting bullied off the ball there, Rangers. Lyon win it back just outside the box. Just need to be careful with those sort of passes, Rangers. And now here come Lyon through. It's a good chance for them. And Rangers just clear it away. He almost falls to the ground like he's been sniped there. I think Shaqiri it was that time. But manages to get that up there in the end. Good to see King Hansen, mate. Hope you're well. Here's Lundstrom. Lundstrom Into Kamara. Now down to Scott Wright. Can he go on a run now for Rangers? Waits for a bit of reinforcements. Now Rangers coming forward here. Lundstrom again. Now here comes Calvin Bassey. Calvin Bassey on the ball. And then blocked there again by Lyon. Lyon forward. Lyon into Vogel. Vogel pushes forward. To say Lyon dominating possession so far. Opening 20 minutes. Lyon 0. Rangers 0. Who do you think will be the first goal scorer, guys? Let me know down there in the live chat. What do you think the score is going to be? Can Rangers go on and win this match? As I say, let me know down there in the live chat. So it's been a bit of a... I'm disappointed with the turnout in terms of attendance. Not Rangers, by the way, but in terms of the Lyon turnout, I always think big clubs should just sell out all the time. If not, just give the tickets to some schools or something, just to fill the place up. If you know it's going to be an empty game, just get people in there. Just get people on the seats. Give it to, as I said, give it to a school or something. Get some of the kids in or something to watch the game. Here's Bassey. I don't know if there is restrictions in France, though. I don't think there is, just by the looks of the way the seats are all sporadic. Here's Patterson all the way back to Galton. Rangers coming forward here again. Good to see John Park, mate. Hope you're well. If you haven't already, guys, please do hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. As I say, we're trying to get to 100 likes before half time. And we're also, as I say, on our way to 11,000 subscribers, which is the subscriber target for the end of the year. If you are new, we do cover a lot of Scottish football content, as I said, so do subscribe if you so wish. And we've got a double header. We are back later on for Celtic versus Real Betis later on this evening. And now here comes Kamara back through here again to Kent. Kent forward now. Could this be the chance for Rangers to get something in there? But Lyon again just closing Rangers down too easily. And Lyon again back in possession, and they're probably going to go forward here with an attack. Craig Anderson says evening. 2-1 to the Jers. Good to see you, mate. Stevie Boy says true. Yes, exactly. Good to see you, Jamie Young, mate. Hope you're well. Brian says Dembele to score the first half of the brace. I can't say that. One juicy coefficient point available here. A draw would be 0.5. Well, the team that I think, the country that Scotland are chasing at the moment is Austria. Austria, of course, won't be overtaken this year. And now they've also qualified for the last 16, becoming the first Austrian side to qualify for the last 16 of the Champions League. RB Salzburg yesterday. So, yeah, I mean, look, Scotland aren't going to catch them this year. But look, next year they need to get a team into the Champions League. Well, obviously there will be a team into the Champions League groups, but try and go beyond. Go into the last 16 and get them real big points for the next part. So later on, later on, in a few years' time, you get 2 automatic spots into the Champions League for the group stage. That'd be pretty good, wouldn't it? In terms of the coefficient points, in terms of the money coming into the league, that'd be huge. Here comes Lyon again now along that halfway line. Down that right-hand side, William Arthur says 0-0. He thinks it's going to be a 0-0. You know what? I could see that, William, to be fair, mate. I could see that. I could see it being a 0-0 today. It's one of them... It's not been the prettiest games to watch. It's not been the most entertaining by any means. Rangers brought down there again by Wright this time being brought down. And a free kick won there for the Jazz. Giovanni going up to the bench to have a little look. And as I say, a free kick to Rangers. Here comes the Jazz again down this left-hand side. Here comes Kent. Kent back over to Kamara. Kamara into Bassey. Partizan Beograd have taken the lead. They could be a potential opponent for Celtic in the Conference League. If they win that game, they will be an opponent. Where can I watch the game? BT Sport 3 is where the game's at, buddy. Shout out to Scotty, mate. Hope you're well. Guys, if you are just joining, please do hit that like button. Let's try and get this to... Oh, there's a chance for Rangers with Kemar Roof there that time. Nearly taking the lead. Just a shot from outside the box. Kent initially finding the pass. Caught Kemar Roof making a run. And Roof just saw the goalkeeper off his line. Took a shot and just goes wide of the post. So close there from Rangers. But no... Oh, no goal there. Oh, so close. A good opportunity and really well taken there by Kemar Roof. Good anticipation seeing the goalkeeper of his line. Goes the other way. McLaughlin comes out. And now here comes Dembele with McLaughlin on his line. He needs to get it away. Rangers need to close this down. This could be a good chance for Lyon. Lyon down that right hand side. Here comes Shaqiri. And Rangers managed to close the gap there and kind of halt Lyon there because they had a proceeding as McLaughlin was way off his line. It was a good chance for Lyon to open the goal there with Dembele. But that's cleared away by Rangers and that chance sort of evaporates and goes away. But McLaughlin, sometimes his decisions I've seen so far in a Rangers shirt, he's a good goalkeeper, but sometimes he does make some fairly wild decisions. But yeah, I mean, look, that comes with a bit of time and more game. Oh, mate, a little flip-flap there on Bassi. It's that Shaqiri guy doing a flip-flap. I haven't seen that since Ronaldinho did it. 2-0 Napoli, apparently. Yeah, Leicester in a bad way. I always feel that happens with Brendan Rodgers, though. He's a really good impact manager for a good couple of years. And then all kind of just seems to go, boom, drop off a cliff a bit. Not to say, obviously it didn't happen with Celtic, but with like Liverpool and all his other sides that he's been to. Liverpool, Leicester. What's happening? I am working in the Highlands right now. I don't have the option to watch the game. Shout out to you, Johnny, mate. I hope you're well. I'll take you through the game and enjoy it with us, mate. Here comes Bassi again. Back over to Kent. Kent comes forward again. Can Rangers conjure up a chance? They come close with Kemar Roof, and I'll go as far to say have probably had the best chance of the game. Kemar Roof. But Bassi now finds a way through here again to Barisic. Barisic along that left-hand side, passes all the way back to Bassi. Now Bassi coming through. Now into the danger area. Rangers forward. A long pass hit over the top there to Ryan Kent. Headed away by Lyon. Iona says it's going to be a Hadji first scorer. Here come Lyon again. Blocked there again. Brought down. Lyon win themselves a free kick. Oh yeah, funny to see Hibs getting beat again, says Golden Temple. Yeah, Hibernian in disarray at the moment. That must frustrate the Rangers fans though, no? Must frustrate Rangers fans massively after like getting beat pretty comfortably by Hibs. 3-1, sorry. Since then, it's gone from good to literally a nightmare. They've lost to Ross County. They've lost to Ross County. Lost to Livingston. They got a win against. I think they got a win against somebody, but that was St Johnstone. But that was because St Johnstone were down to 10 men for the whole of the game. They actually nearly nicked a point off Rangers again, but Rangers managed to get there in the end. Tavernier, Hadji, Kemar Roof and Bassi playing in royal blue, says Johnny Allen. And now here come the Jazz again now as they look to try and find the opening goal. Half an hour played here in France. It's still 0-0. Now here they come down that right-hand side here again. Lovely little pass forward. Now another ball goes into Yanis Hadji. Hadji to Kent. Kent over to Hadji again. Rangers just passing around this Lyon half, looking to try and find an opening. Now here comes Scott Wright, right forward. Loses the ball there to Lyon. Now Lyon back in possession. Through over to Lundstrom again. Lundstrom forward. Big shout out to the 300 or so that are in the live stream. Guys, please do hit that like button. If you haven't already, let's get this up to 100 likes before half time. The Jazz fans are always great to me on these live streams. Always hit them like targets all the time. Kent just taken over that. Just claiming for a free kick. Not sure if the referee's going to be giving it. Yeah, some skill in this game so far. And now here come Lyon again now as they pass along that right-hand side forward. One back there again by Rangers, his Roof. Kent making a run down the left-hand side. However, Lyon boot that out of play. It's going to go out for a throw into Rangers now. How has Rangers played? It's been okay. It's been okay. I mean, I think Lyon are the dominant side so far, but they've not really created any chances. I think Rangers are giving Lyon a bit too much respect at the moment. Rangers have probably had the best opportunity of the game with Kemar Roof, but apart from that, though, it has been a bit of a, I don't like to use the terminology, a bit of a boring game. It has been a bit quiet thus far in this opening half an hour. Now here they come again, Bassey. Bassey forward, now all the way over to McLaughlin. McLaughlin coming forward here again. Rangers looking for another pass forward. Galton. Now here comes Bassey. Bassey again into the box. Galton. Long ball over the top again, but the thing is with Rangers, they keep picking out passes at the moment. They're just not getting into that attacking areas. They're kind of going with the long balls sort of thing, and trying to sort of hope and pray that way, instead of like sort of trying to play football and trying to go through and really create proper chances. Like Galton hits balls long right on over the top of the defence, but Lyon are not having any problems with that whatsoever. And now here they come again on the counter attack and win themselves a corner in the meantime. So that goes back out of play again. Now it's going to be a corner kick here to Lyon. Ball goes back into the danger area again, that time from Lyon. However, cleared away by Rangers. Comes back over to Lyon. Headed away by Bassey. Shaqiri looking to make things happen there again along that right-hand side. But it goes out of play and goes out for a Rangers throw in there that time. Rangers at least get something on the ball there that time. Jamie says, Mon de Lyon. Ball goes forward. Remember, guys, we are back for Real Betis versus Celtic after this game. Or Celtic versus Real Betis. At Celtic Park after this match. A double header tonight. And then this weekend, I think we've got Rangers versus Hearts at Tynecastle. Hearts versus Rangers at Tynecastle. Huge game there. And I can't remember who Celtic play. I think they play Motherwell or something like that at home. I can't remember the side of can't remember the team. But yeah, an interesting weekend, especially that game at Tynecastle was this obviously standout there on the Sunday. Now here comes Wright. A beautiful run there by Wright. Wright pings it back and looks to play into Hadji. But again, Lyon there to gather the ball again. Scott Wright there just making things happen. When he gets the ball, he just needs to sort of, I think with Scott Wright, he's definitely a decent talent. He just needs to sort as like his final pass, I think. He's great at running. And he always looks dangerous when he's running, but he kind of lacks that final bit in the product. Stephen McArthur says Motherwell. There you go, I remember now. Motherwell at Celtic Park, I think it is. Yeah, big shout out to the 300 people watching, guys. Please do hit that like button. Let's try and get to 100 likes, and then I'll leave you alone, I promise. When we get that 100 likes, I'll leave you alone. 10 minutes to go here in the first half in France. It's still Lyon 0, Rangers 0. Here's Bassey. Bassey forward. Martin Ross has just updated us. It's 2-2 now in Naples. Leicester have come from 2 goals behind to make it 2-2 in that game. An interesting match. As I said, I don't know if that's a game's a dead rubber. I don't know if Leicester need to win it to go through. I didn't do my research before the match, but certainly it's looking like a good game there in Naples. Here comes Bassi again for Rangers. Rangers, as I said, still eyeing up their first goal. Goldson. Now back to Bassi again. Bassi in over the top. Here's another chance here for Kamara. Kamara finds Wright. Wright looking to try and find an option. Is Rangers with a shot, and that goes wide of the post there from Hadji. And out for a goal kick to Lyon. Good chance there by Rangers maybe to make something happen, but couldn't quite get anything on target. That with that Yanis Hadji shot, and Giovanni Van Bronckhorst faced says it all. 2-0 now to Roma in that game. Some interesting matches, and Officius, the Cypriot side, have equalised against Partizan Beograd there. So some interesting results happening throughout the Europa Conference League there as well. Zippy Blue says, come on Rangers, follow. Let's go down up to 1,000 likes. I love that, mate, but I have to probably try and start getting 100 first. Here come Rangers now just playing out from the back. Hit over the top and cleared away there again by Lyon. Back into Lundstrom. Here's Hadji. Hadji forward for Rangers. Now into Kent. Kent coming forward. Kent making a run down the left-hand side for Rangers. Looking at the skill. He does have that quality to get past and bring the ball up the field, which the Jazz have struggled with so far in this match. There's Goldson. Back over to Nathan Patterson. Goldson now on the ball. Back to Patterson. Patterson forward. Can Patterson make something happen along that right-hand side? Is Kent. Oh, here's a lovely chance now for Nathan Patterson as he puts the ball into the box, but that's blocked there again by Lyon and cleared away again by Rangers. By Lyon, but Rangers back in possession as that goes out for another throw-in here for the Jazz. Here comes Kent. Hadji. Forward. Now here comes Scott Wright. A lovely chance for Wright. Puts the ball into the box. And there's another go for Rangers. But there, Lyon are just in the way. Here comes Lundstrom with a run. Oh, it's a chance for Rangers. And that was Barisic there that time taking a shot just outside the box. And Rangers, I almost thought Barisic should put a bit more power on that and try and make him work the keeper, but straight into the keeper's hands. But a bit better from Rangers over the last sort of 5-10 minutes. Looking a lot better. Now here comes Bassi, just playing out from the back. Loses possession back to Lyon, though. Ball possession over the last sort of few minutes. It's 54% to Rangers, 46% to Lyon. So Rangers have had majority of the ball, just haven't converted it into any real clear-cut chances. Kemar Roof came fairly close earlier on, but apart from that, not really much in this game from either side. Lyon's tactics, just trying to play it into Dembele over the top, but Rangers were aware of that time and they managed to head it away. Oh, here come Rangers now. Lyon again now. Goldson clears it away. Back into the Lyon midfield though as they try and conjure up another chance. Couple minutes left to play here in the end of the first half. It's Lyon 0, Rangers 0. Lyon along that left-hand side now here again. Another chance for Shaqiri. Shaqiri's pass into the midfield. Now here come Lyon. A long shot from distance maybe. And Rangers clear that one away there again. Here comes Lundstrom. And now here come Rangers on the counter-attack. Nathan Patterson's made a run. Here comes Yanis Hadji making a run down that right-hand side. But the ball goes out of play there. And out for a throw in. Kent and Hadji trying to work their magic there on the counter-attack. But slowed down there in the end. Big shout out to you all watching, guys. Thank you for tuning in. We are back for another Rangers live stream against Hearts on Sunday. Huge game coming up in the SPFL, of course. Rangers, historically, or supposedly in the recent sort of history or recent years, Rangers have struggled at Hearts at Tynecastle. Really a tough place to go to get all 3 points. I remember the last meetings, especially in the league, ended up in draws under Gerrard, especially in that 1920 season. Hearts posed Rangers a problem, even though they got relegated that year. So it's not going to be an easy feat for the Gers. They need to be at their best, and that's why I see a lot of squad players playing this game. They're sort of prioritising that game against Hearts on Sunday. But yeah, guys, we will be live for that one, as I said previously. So please do hit that subscribe button if you haven't already here on the channel. And smash that like button as well. Let's try and get to 100 likes on this live stream. That would be fantastic if you can all hit that like button and help support the channel as we try and get to 100 likes before half time. Good to see Aldo, mate. Hope you're well. As he says, game's a bit boring. It is a bit boring, mate, but we're watching the game, huh? It's all right. I think it might brighten up a bit later on when the teams just go, right, let's just go for it. Let's try and go for a win. Nothing to lose, really, is there? Nothing to lose. Rangers win themselves a free kick here. 5 minutes to go till half time. Will we see a goal here before the interval? So Rangers have a free kick here. A chance to put something into the opposition's box. Chance to test this young goalkeeper out again. Headed down. Jamie says, Kyogo is the best player in Scotland. Prove me wrong. Well, the way I'd say that, as I don't think he's the best player in Scotland at all, but I don't even think he's the best player at Celtic, to be perfectly honest. Here comes Kamara. Kamara with the ball into the box here again for Rangers. Rangers forward. Now here's a Khan. Oh, this could be a good chance for Wright. Oh, it's a goal. Rangers are taking the lead here. It's Scott Wright deflected and in. And we do have the opening goal. It's Rangers 1, Lyon 0. And a huge goal here away from home. As I said, it is a bit of a dead rubber, but there's something to the Rangers fans to scream about. And Rangers may just get an extra £500,000 from this win. Scott Wright will claim it, taking a bit of fortune off the deflection, but the Gers are leading this game, and Lyon, as I said, have won 5 out of 5 of their games here in the Europa League, are trailing here in their home stadium, and Kent with the man who picked out the pass into Kamara. Kamara found Kamara found Wright on the edge of the box, and Wright just took his time, as I said, took the shot. And a little deflection there, and Giovanni van Bronckhorst has that one over his former teammate, Boss. Huge goal there for Rangers. The Gers looking to undo the wrongs that happened in Lyon. It happened in Ibrox a few weeks back. As I said, I don't want to sound like a broken record, but as I mentioned earlier on, Rangers just weren't themselves in that game at Ibrox. As I said, I think Rangers' performance flattered Lyon a bit in terms of Lyon looked like they were rampant, but I thought Rangers were really poor on the night in all seriousness, and the Gers have got a huge goal here in Lyon. I keep saying huge goal. It'd be a big win if you win away, but it doesn't mean anything, I suppose. But it's still a big goal. Was because Stephen Forsyth, good to see you, mate. Leicester draw would be enough to go through. Good to see Sword and Shield, said it before. Text FS, we go again. Pick on from last night. Here comes Scott Wright again down that right hand side. Could Rangers go get a second goal before half time? There's another chance, and that hits the crossbar. And Rangers with Scott Wright again, almost 2-0 up before half time. That would have been huge. And it looks like Lyon are going to make a substitution here. Probably because of an injury. Lorraine's World, so 2 of the teams that are drawing 1-1. That team is Partizan Beograd and Theseus. I've put it down now. I like the Serbian league for some weird reason. So I just keep an eye on them. Lyon are making a change. It's in Kambambe coming off. I think he's injured, obviously. He probably wouldn't be going off at the end of the first half if it wasn't the case. And Cade Weir is coming on. Guys, we're 7 likes away from 100. If you can get us over there, I'll promise you I'll leave you alone. Let's get to 100 likes before the halftime break. A big shout out to all of you that have got us that. Rangers lead here in France, 1-0 from Scott Wright. Took a slight deflection, but yeah, perfect for the Jazz. Perfect start here again. Now Rangers going the other way. Now it comes Goldson. Goldson all the way back over to McLaughlin. A few more, a minute left plus stoppage time left of the first half here, guys. And all the way back over to the Lyon goalkeeper there that time. The Jazz almost at the half-time break in the lead. As I said, huge. Well, I keep saying huge, but a big win. It's a big win. Let's don't make a mistake about it. I always felt that the Rangers needed to get a bit of revenge from Ibrox. And now here come Lyon again down that left-hand side. Chance for them again to go forward. Another pass picked out here again. And it's only 1 minute stoppage time. Are Lyon going to find a response here? Not that time as Kamara wins the ball back, but I think it's going to go the other way. And the referee's not happy. He's looking at Keita there that time. Having a wee word with him. No, sorry, not having a word with him. I think he's having a word with Kamara. It's going to be a free kick here to Lyon, and they've got a free kick specialist behind this one. Shaqiri, the man, as Lyon look to try and come back from behind in this game. Ball comes in. That's cleared away again there for the Jazz. Ball in over the top from Lyon again. See John McDade. Hope you're well, mate. And that is that, guys. Half-time here in France. It's Lyon 0, Rangers 1. And the goal came from Scott Wright. Huge goal there for Rangers. Guys, if you haven't already, please do hit that like button. Shout out to all of you. We're nearly at the 100 likes. I will be back in a few minutes, guys. I'm going to go grab a brew. And we'll be back to discuss that. We'll discuss the scores that are happening in the early kickoffs around Europe. Make sure you do subscribe. And yeah, hit that like button. I'll be back in a few minutes, guys. Toodaloo. Sup guys, back again. Hope you're well. Two suck-ons. I'm just going to sort something out. Big shout out first, getting over to the 100 like mark. Big shout out to you all guys. I'm just going to set up, well not set up the other stream. I'm just going to unprivatize it quickly. Yeah, well the stream afterwards guys. As I said, we're back for Celtic versus Real Betis in the next round of, when the last day of the Europa League. Obviously, Celtic going down to the Conference League after that. An interesting one. I'll go through some of the opponents that they're probably facing at this time, and I'll go through some of the scores on the doors throughout Europe. As things stand at the moment, Rangers would go, well, stay in second. Of course, they can't move any higher or lower, but Rangers will only be 5 points behind. Rangers would only be 5 points behind young Lyon. Atalanta and Villarreal. Atalanta look like they're going to be the side that are going to drop down into the Europa League unless they can find 2 goals within the next few minutes or so. That'll be interesting to see if they can get that. 2 seconds. Just privatise that. Public. Happy days, that's all sorted. And there we go. Anyway, go through some of the scores. That live stream's all sorted. Villarreal 2-0 up now just before half-time in the Champions League. It looks like they are going to be going in. So it looks like Atalanta are going to be joining the teams that I put in my video the other day that are going to be joining, who could be a potential opponent for Rangers. In the Europa League, Real Sociedad are beating PSV Eindhoven 1-0 at the moment. PSV look like they're going to be dropping down into the Europa Conference League as well, as things stand. Sturm Graz are drawing 1-1 with Monaco. Spartak Moscow 1-0 up against Legia Warsaw. And the interesting game this evening is Napoli, who are 2-2 against Leicester at the moment. So that's an interesting match. Fenerbahce 1-1 against Frankfurt, and Royal Antwerp beating Olympiacos 1-0. And as for the Europa Conference League, Alashkert are 0-0 with Maccabi Tel Aviv. They are already through. And Lask are 1-0 up against HJK. They're already through. Ghent 0-0 between them and Flora Tamlin. Partizan Beograd 1-1 between them and Anof Theseus. Roma 2-0 up against CSK Sofia. They look like they'll top their group despite some of the road bumps along the way. And Cluj are beating Jablonec along with Bodo losing to Zoria. So an interesting second half's coming up. But yeah, guys, please do smash that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Good to see Sandra Mooney. Hope you're well. I like it when Leon scores, says Jim McEwen. He's not a happy bunny. Happy bunny at all there, buddy, are you? 2-6. All right. Right, get the live stream ready to go. Can Rangers keep this win going? Can they go on and win this match against Lyon? 1-0 up. Scott Wright, the man who scored the goal. And as I said, could, maybe should, have had a second. Either way, I am ready for the second half here, ladies and gentlemen, in France. Sparta 1-0, says Rab Morrison. Looks like they're going to be going to the Conference League. Mad Harry the Man, good to see David Kennedy, mate. I hope you're well. Good to see UEFA Lona in the Europa League where they belong. Oof, says Match in there, a bit of beef. Chrissy Ladyweed says, hey, I'm back. I'm on the Rangers. Happy with that one anyway. Do you reckon Rangers can see this one out, guys? Get a win? It would be a big win, that as well, by the way. It would be a huge win. And then after this one, guys, we've got Celtic versus Real Betis. Our next Rangers game after this is Hearts on Sunday. What an interesting game that's going to be. Hearts, always a tasty affair. Especially at Tynecastle. Add this redirect. go. Happy days. Right, here we go, guys. Second half is about to get underway here in Lyon. Are we expecting more goals? Let me know your thoughts down there in the live chat. Is there going to be more goals in this game, or is it going to be another boring second half? I did find the first half fairly boring. It was a bit thingy apart from the goal. It was nothing really into it. It was almost like a friendly. But remember, as I like to remind you guys all the time, that the Jazz will get £500,000 if they win tonight against Lyon. And it looks like Steve Davis is going to be coming on for the second half. Not sure what's happened there with why Davis has been called into action, but he has. I don't know who he's gone off for. I suspect it's Lundstrom. Let's have a little look. Oh, Glenn Kamara. Glenn Kamara, who's been taken off there. And Stephen Davis brought on for the second half here for Rangers. I suspect it might be a niggle, or it might just be to give some game time to other players. He likes that one. And here we go, guys. Rangers now playing out from the back, all the way back over to the goalkeeper. Coming forward here again. Jazz into the danger area. Rangers come down that right-hand side. Here come them again. Is right. Cleared away again there. And passed forward. Here comes Barisic. Now into Kent again. And just losing the ball in the middle of the park there, Rangers. Here comes Dembele. Blocked as they come the other way. Here comes Scott Wright making a run forward for Rangers. A nice little pass picked out there. Looking to play into Scott Wright. However, just gets a little touch there from one of the Lyon players. And goes out for a throw in here to Rangers. Thank you, Pacer. Thank you for subscribing, mate. I hope you're well. Here comes Goldson playing along that back line over to the goalkeeper. And the keeper now pushing forward here for Rangers. Can Rangers go and find that second goal? As I said, Rangers, I think it's 2 years on the bounce now, the Jazz fans haven't had to worry on the last day. I think last season Rangers had already qualified last year and already topped the group at that stage, by the way. So it's 2 years on the bounce now. Rangers have watched the 6th game in the Europa League and been able to just kind of relax and not worry about it. The year before that, they made it on the last day. That was in a group with FC Porto, Young Boys, and I can't remember the other side. Young Boys, FC Porto, and Feyenoord, Rotterdam, I think it was. But the year before that, they were knocked out on the final day when they lost to Rapid Vienna 2-1. I remember that season as well. That was fairly disappointing on the day. Rangers went 1-0 up actually, but yeah, ended up losing the game 2-1, which sent Rapid Vienna go through. Here come Lyon now as they look to try and find a response here in France. Ball comes forward here for them. Nice little pass picked out there again, but blocked away is John McLaughlin, just clearing that one. Here comes Barisic now for the Jazz. Barisic in over the top. All the way back over to Goldson. Forward here again now for Rangers. Here comes Kent. Now down that right-hand side as Wright comes forward. Nice pass picked out there over the top there again from Rangers. Blocked again there, though, by Lyon. Here comes the goalkeeper as he plays it out from the back. Lyon forward. Lyon looking to try and get an equaliser after Scott Wright scored towards the end of the first half for Rangers. What's people saying here? When will Celtic fans understand why they're the only Scottish team that will ever win the European Cup? James has stopped calling them Rangers. Here comes Lyon again, just outside the box as another ball goes back into the Rangers half. Rangers need to be careful, and there's a goal there for Lyon. They've got the equaliser, and just poor defending again there from Rangers and from McLaughlin. I don't fancy him, man. I don't think he's particularly that good. Probably should have done better with that one. And that's 1-1. I don't think he can be Rangers number 1 next year. Ball just came in from Shekri. It's his side there. He needs to be a bit more alert, do a lot more better than that there that time. I don't know if Barisic was just in the way. In fact, I think, did Bassi get a little slight touch? Oh, it was Bassi. Own goal. Deflection from Bassi. There you go. I take my words back away there from McLaughlin. I didn't see that. It came off Bassi's leg and ended up in the back of the net there. So a 1-1. I almost blowing McLaughlin a new one there, but came off Bassi there that time. And the Lyon fans are now in full spirit as they got a big goal. It's VAR are going to check it though. We're just going to get a double check. Remember, VAR just checking the goal to see if it will stand. Check over, and it is a goal to Lyon. Rangers get us back underway here again in Lyon Stadium. Ball comes over to the other side. Now here back over to the goalkeeper. Here's McLaughlin. Now forward into Yanis Hadji. How will Rangers response now? Now along that left-hand side as Kent comes through. Davo. Now here comes... Oh, another run there by Rangers. Now another chance. Ball comes in. And that's headed away by Lyon again. That was another chance for Rangers to maybe conjure up some sort of attack. But blocked there again, though, by the home side. Kind of unlucky goal to concede from Rangers, to be perfectly honest. As I said, own goal. Haven't particularly played bad. Here come Rangers again now, just playing out for the back. All the way over to Galton. Galton forward now for Rangers. Patterson is there on that right-hand side. Goes back to the goalkeeper instead there that time, though. Now here he comes again here, Barisic. Now over to McLaughlin. McLaughlin forward now for Rangers. Bets back on troops. And now here they come again now. Lyon. Lyon back in possession. It's at 6 minutes into the second half, and Lyon have got that equaliser. Came off Calvin Bassey. One of them ones. Takes a slight deflection. Nothing you can really do about it. Nothing the goalkeeper can do about it, but kind of stare at it. But here come Lyon now. Got a bit of hunger in them to go and get another one here. Here comes Shaqiri. Shaqiri decides to go down that right-hand side. That's blocked again there by the Jazz. And again goes back out of play and goes out for a throw in here for Rangers. Barisic caught on it there that time. Now out for a free kick to the Jazz. Hit that one long. Now over to free kick for Rangers. McLaughlin on the ball. Oh, mad McLaughlin there. Hits it long there, McLaughlin. All right over the top. Headed back down though by Lyon, in possession on the French side. Now here comes Shaqiri. Shaqiri looking to put something on there to Barisic. Now comes through here again. Lyon driving forward, and then Rangers there just to clear up the pieces again. In fact, gives away a free kick there, Connor Goldson. Furious. And gives away a free kick here to Dembele. He just gets on the deck, kind of stops the ball with his hands and body. And yeah, it's going to be a free kick to the home side here as we approach the 55th minute. Big Shaqiri. And now here's a free kick now for Lyon. Shaqiri over this one. Oh, ball goes in and that goes wide of the post. Doesn't trouble McLaughlin. Brown Warrior says, how does Dembele look? He's been off it. Yeah, he doesn't look particularly great. He's looked a bit slow today, Dembele. Especially last season. I feel since he's come back from Atletico Madrid, well, since before he went to Atletico Madrid last season when he was playing for Lyon, he was unbelievable. That's why Atleti, I think, got that loan and had the option to buy on him. But sort of since he's come back from at Atletico Madrid, didn't really work out for him either. Only played 5 games, and then since then he's had that injury and he's not really looked the same as he was last season. Although I haven't been following French football, but the table would suggest that Lyon aren't playing that great as they sit 12th in Liga. That I tell you now, that league does get a lot to stick. It really does. A lot of people call it a pub league or farmers league or whatever you want to call it, but I always felt it was a really good division, to be fair. Very competitive. Obviously, Paris Saint-Germain have taken that away, but you look at the quality that PSG possess. So for Lille to win it last year just goes to show how good they were. And they're always consistently having a good couple of teams in the Champions League. In terms of, look, they've got Lille and Paris Saint-Germain who've qualified for the knockouts of the Champions League this year. And look at Lyon. Like, they're in disarray this year in the thing. And Lille are 11th as well. So it just goes to show about what the other sides are like in the Champions League. If Lille are 11th in their league, but went through to the Champions League knockouts at a canter, it just goes to show that the French league actually isn't that bad. Lyon, remember knocking out Man City a couple of years ago in the Champions League semi-final. Monaco knocked out Manchester City again at the quarter-final stage of the Champions League. So I do think it gets a fair amount of stick, the old French league, but I think it's an interesting division. I think it's good. Especially before Paris Saint-Germain took over. They used to have different winners like every year. Like, they had 10 winners over the last 10 years prior to PSG winning and asserting their dominance. But here comes another chance now here for Lyon. Lyon just passing along that back line. Now coming forward here again. William says, can you not show the goals on the chat? Mate, I can't, man. I'll get copyright. That's the whole point. You do live streams and stuff like that, mate. You get copyright for that. And it's not even the thing about getting copyright. It's about getting a takedown. And then you get 3 of those and you lose your channel. So there's no point, really. Now here come Lyon just playing out from the back. As we approach the hour mark here. Still Lyon 1, Rangers 1. Lyon dominating possession here in the second half, though, as they come forward here again. Now they come over the top. Here again, down that left-hand side is a chance now for another Lyon winger. And Galton there, that time clearing up the pieces. Puts that out. Galton barking orders there again. Trying to organise the back line there for Rangers. Still contract in an almost disarray at the moment for the Gers at the moment. Not decided whether he's coming or going. But I'll be interested. I can't see a way back. I've said it so many times. I don't see Connor Goldson signing a new deal with Rangers this season. I think he will go down to England. Whether the Gers can offload him or afford to offload him in January remains to be seen. So you either take that gamble, do you go recoup a couple of £1 million, or do you keep Goldson there to get you that massive Champions League windfall? That could be a possibility. The 40 million's way more worth than 2 million than of him walking away at the 3. I would probably think Rangers would probably do the latter. Not care about the 2 million quid. Just keep him there to get the big 40. Now here comes Shaqiri again. Ball goes into the box and collected there by McLaughlin, and Rangers now to the left-hand side. In fact, the referee stopped play as one of the Gers players go down to the deck inside the Rangers box. I think it's Bassi who's down, and players just stopped for the time being. That's mad. Here's another little pass here from Barisic. Barisic out from McLaughlin. Forced to take the free kick or the goal kick or whatever it was again. McLaughlin plays it out to Goldson. Now Goldson all the way over the top here for Rangers in the middle of the park. As they look to try and push forward here again. Here comes another pass over there. Oh, here's another chance for Rangers down this right-hand side. Here comes Wright again. Wright does really excite me going down that right side. He really Always does look like he's going to do something. There he goes again. Just brought it down there that time. I think he just needs to polish up on his finished article. And that final pass, all that shot, he just needs to sort of polish that up a bit. And then I think he'll become a top player. Especially with the murmurs that Ryan Kent could be off one day or stuff like that, you know. But here they come again now, Rangers. No on the Shiraz tonight, mate. No, not on the weekday, mate. Sundays for that, buddy. Sundays for that, man. Here comes Wright now with another free kick. Chance for Rangers here with Connor Goldson, who's fairly capable of knocking a goal in with his head. Now here comes Wright. Can Rangers take the lead again for the second time tonight as we approach the hour mark? A decent position for a free kick here. Definitely one to try and get onto the head as I mentioned, Connor Goldson and co. Ball goes in. There's a chance, but straight into the hands of the goalkeeper there for Lyon. And Lyon get back underway again. Just taking it quickly. Barisic has been caught in exposed there a tiny bit. However, just manages to get back on the ball again and get some concentration going. Could someone do me a massive favour? Update me on what's happening in... it's going to be random. But the AZ Alkmaar group. Who's currently winning that game? So, I think Jablonec were losing to Cluj. Would someone be able to update me on the score in that game, first and foremost? And then secondly, the score in the Randers game. Could someone update me on them scores, please? Randers versus AZ and Jablonec versus Cluj. Napoli are 3-2 up against Leicester. Scott Wright's coming off, the goal scorer. He's coming off now for the last half an hour. Arfield's going to be coming on. Yanis Hadji's going to be coming on here as well. Hadji's going to be coming on for... Didn't see who Hadji was coming on for. Hadji coming on for... Oh, Bakuna. I can never get his name. Bakuna, I think it is. Bakuna is going to be coming on for him. Chance for the Dutchman to impress his fellow Dutchman as the manager. Someone got them scores for me. Who's got the scores? Who's the legend here? Who's got the legend? Who's the legend? AZ Alkmaar score and the Jablonec score, guys. Get me them two scores. Who's going to be the hero and get me them? Just because I can't load it up right now. I've got the game on my phone on the right hand side there. I'm hoping for a AZ Randa 0-0. Cheers, Peter. And Jablonec and Cluj. Is it still 1-0 to Jablonec? "3-0 Roma," says Martin Ross. James Ross says because success breeds jealousy. Have we got the last score, someone? Both score and Lyon win, says Stevie Boy. He likes that one. Now, truth is, I've got AZ Randa. Yeah, someone said AZ Randa. Yeah, but I need the... cheers for that one, Peter. But I need the Jablonec and Cluj as well. If someone can get that one for me. Here comes Bakuna again. Rangers now kicking up the field. Here again, looking to try and take the lead for the second time tonight. Half an hour left of this game. It's starting to spice up ever so slightly. And the thing I like about Giovanni van Bronckhorst... Something that, this is maybe a critique from Gerrard. Gerrard always used to bring on the same players at the same time in the same system. Whereas already these first 5 games that I've watched of Giovanni, he always brings on different sort of substitutes. And, different sort of systems. You can see changes in identity throughout the game. Which, well, not identity, but changes of like game plan and stuff like that. Something different to test the opposition with. Which was very stale under Gerrard. Big shout out to Peter there, mate. Thank you. 1-0 to Cluj still. Oh, here come Lyon now with a chance. Ball comes through here to Dembele. And Rangers blocking that one away there. Dembele just can't get onto the ball tonight. He's not really... Rangers done a good job of kind of shutting him out, to be fair. Doesn't look particularly dangerous, to be honest with you. Now here they come again. Lyon over the top. Lyon forward, just outside the box now again for Lyon. And there's Rangers just clearing it away again there. 25 minutes left to play here. It's Lyon on the insurgents as they look to try and find a way through this Rangers defence. Defence well organised there by the Jers as they clear that one away. There again. Oh, it's going to be a good chance for Rangers on the counter now. And the goalkeeper's way out and manages to calm the nerves of the Lyon faithful there in the background. The Red Maroon says, we're starting to struggle with the pace of the game. Alex says, how's it going to go at the new camp, lads? Oh, here's a chance now for Lyon. Oh, there's a chance there to get the lead themselves, and that just goes wide of the post. Takes a shot from distance. McLaughlin looked like he may have had it covered, but it went wide. And that's the way it should be. Blocks there again. Goes out for another throw into Lyon. Lyon just taking the game by the scruff of the neck by the looks of things now as they look to try and complete their perfect record here in the Europa League. They got 5 wins from their first 5 games. Obviously beating Rangers tonight would do a perfect record for them, 18 points. However, Rangers taking the lead earlier on. Lyon did find an equaliser with the help of Bassi as it kind of deflected in. And just over the last 5 minutes, Lyon have had more of the ball as they come forward here again. Now over to Bakana. Ball goes down and out of play. It's going to be a free kick there to Rangers. Bakana winning that one. Another huge goal there again in Napoli. Napoli, by the way, doing bits. 3-2. I think I reported that earlier, to be fair. I think that goal happened a lot earlier. Now here come that Rangers attack moving forward here again. All the way back to the goalkeeper. Now over through into the danger area. Nice way through here again, and that's blocked and cleared away. All the way back over to Lyon's keeper, and Lyon are going to start that attack again. 25 minutes left to play here. Lyon 1, Rangers 1. At this rate, Rodgers will take the Hibs job at midnight. There you go. Who's going to take the Hibs job? Who would you go for? I don't know if there's any Hibs fans in here this evening. Probably not. But who would you take as the next Hibs manager? I was kind of surprised that they sacked Jack Ross, to be perfectly honest with you. I thought he was a good appointment. I mean, it has been stinking this season. Every time I've done a Hibs game, I have said, if I was a Hibs fan, I'd be pure raging because you have a decent group of players, like some young talented players that the board kept throughout the summer, especially Doig, who was, rumoured to go to this here, there and everywhere. And yeah, they've just not been able to get a tune out the players consistently in the league. They got a 3rd place finish last year, kind of bottled a final and bottled a semi-final last year. Let's be honest, the Scottish Cup and the League Cup was Hibs to win last year. But bottled both of those. And then obviously this year their only real good victory, I suppose, is beating Rangers 3-1 when Rangers were sort of in disarray with no manager. But yeah, someone's saying McInnes there. McInnes could probably do a job there. That's something that they might want, Brown Warrior. That's a good suggestion. McInnes would be I think McInnes would actually do a decent job because what Hibs have sort of lacked over the last few years is what they want to do is get to finals and kind of consistently finish 3rd. Where McInnes kind of had all his players sold now and then, kind of had to rebuild but go again, and always used to finish 2nd when Rangers went in the league, but 3rd. I kind of used to get them to finals. Maybe just struggled to get over the line, but of course they were playing against a dominant Celtic team in much of those finals. So yeah, I think McInnes is something that they could probably look at and maybe give him a job. Another ball pass forward there again for Rangers. Cleared away again there by Lyon. Lyon forward. Blocked again there by the Jazz though. Alex Neal says Bernard Higgins. McInnes is too staunch to the Hibs. Job Dan to Stuart Dixon. Ball comes forward and now here for Lyon. Oh, it's just tipped over the bar there by McLaughlin. Now this is going to start to heat up this final 20 minutes here in France. What's everybody saying? Ange isn't ready for the Hibs job. What do you mean? He did the Aberdeen job. Similar sides, I would say. I'd say they're similar sides. Here come Lyon again. There's a chance, and then that just goes over the bar. That time from that corner. Oh, sorry, wide of the post. Another chance there from Lyon. Rangers just need to be careful. As I said, they played good for much of this game. Don't want to kind of undo the hard work and inflict that first defeat on Giovanni Van Bronckhorst's men. Guys, if you are enjoying yourself, please do hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. We are back for Celtic versus Real Betis after this game. Celtic's last game in the Europa League. Again, another sort of tie there's nothing to play for. There's nothing to play for. So, yeah, I mean, I suppose it's not a boring night. It's still good to watch football, but the games don't really mean too much. I know I'm going to get quoted again there. Yeah, yes, there's some money available. Yes, there's coefficient points available. But really, fans don't particularly care too much about those two things, you know. But when Europe returns again, it's going to be feisty. Especially Celtic playing in that Conference League. It's going to be interesting. They'll be expected to go far in the competition. Whether they do, I don't know. Rangers will face a tough tie on Monday, playing one of the Champions League dropouts. Barcelona, FC Porto and Dortmund are all amongst the list of potential names that Rangers could draw come Monday. But I just see if Rangers get Barcelona, I think they could do a job on them. I really do. I think Jers could go and beat Barca. Randers versus AZ, still 0-0. A nice one. Villarreal 3-0 up. Yeah, Atalanta are now a side that are going to drop down into the Europa League, by the way, ladies and gentlemen. That's confirmed. Yes, Atalanta are going to drop down as a potential opponent into the Europa League. Ball over the top now here again for Stephen Davis. Stephen Davis with a chance for the Rangers to come forward. Davis into Kent. Kent now down that left-hand side here again. Can Rangers... It's been a little while now since Rangers have really sort of done anything against Lyon. Lyon have kind of been dominant this whole second half, and now Rangers starting to have a bit of the ball now as they come forward here with Goldson. Here comes Davis again. Davis looking to try and find an option going down that left-hand side. Nice pass through. Merchant says, "Oh, by the way, this is a weird fact as well. So, do you know Ajax are doing so good this year? I have a weird feeling that Ajax are going to do good this year, right? And do you know if Ajax win the Champions League? Do you know whoever wins the SPFL doesn't get the automatic Champions League spot? That's the only reason. So, the only way for Rangers or Celtic, whoever wins the league, to get the automatic Champions League spot if they win the league, is if the Champions League winner... I think the Champions League winner comes... So, the Champions League winner either qualifies through their own league or outside the top 5 leagues. So, I think if Ajax win it, or like Red RB Salzburg, who probably won't win it, then I don't think the first place spot goes... I think that they will drop into the playoff round, whoever the Scottish Premiership winner is. So... As much as I'd like to see Ajax go and do it, it wouldn't be good for Scottish football. Coming into the last 15 minutes here, ladies and gentlemen, it is 1-1 still. It's Rangers on the Insurgents, with Joe Aribo just being brought onto the park. Here come the Jers now, driving through. Blocked there again by Lyon. And Lyon win themselves a free kick there with Shekri. Now here they come, Lyon, driving through. Passing along their back line. Now forward here again. Nice pass there into the middle of the park. Lyon pushing. Rangers there just to conjure up something. They do there. Rangers just blocking that advancement there. That time Nathan Patterson. But the referee's seen that as a foul and is going to give Nathan Patterson a yellow card by the looks of things for that foul there on the Lyon left winger. That was the chance. From what I'm seeing, it doesn't matter if the winner is from the top 5 or not. Worry about Juventus winning it. Yeah, they ain't going to win it. They ain't going to win it. But yeah, you don't want... Yeah, I don't know. Does it count if Ajax... I mean, would you be able to do the research? I can't remember. I'm sure if Ajax were to win it, then I'm sure Scotland wouldn't get that automatic spot. Unless they win the league. Oh, it might just be if you win... I can't remember. It might just be Juventus. I can't remember anyway. Because Ajax would get... Because Ajax will win the league and get an automatic spot anyway, so... Yeah, that's right. No, I'm chatting rubbish then. It doesn't matter if Ajax win it. It means if you don't qualify for your league, then it doesn't happen. So as Golden Temple said, if Juventus go and win it, but finish 5th, then the spot wouldn't go to one of the Scottish sides. Rybo says Kamara off at half-time. Might have cost us the 1-0 win. Here come the Jazz now pushing forward here again. And that's cleared away by... That's a free kick there to Rangers. Won by Stephen Davis. 15 minutes to go here. Dembele's been pretty quiet. You know, he's always chatting on Twitter, is Dembele. However, he's been fairly quiet this evening. I don't want Ajax to win it because the Dutch league is a competitor to Scotland in the long term. Yeah, I know, but Ajax are a likeable team, aren't they? So it's you kind of just get carried away with it. It's boring seeing the same sort of divisions win it all the time. So either England, Spain, or Bayern. I wouldn't even put Italy in that list because I can't remember the last time Italian team won it back in 2010 with Inter. Dembele's going to be coming off now. He's substituted. 15 minutes left to play here. And here we go. Last 15. Are we going to find a winner here? Or is it going to remain a draw in France? Into 2010, yeah, that's right, yeah. But apart from that, there's not been a French side win it since 96. No, that might be cap. But yeah, whenever Marseille won it, like 96, 90, one of those years. So yeah, it's always been England, Spain, Italy, Bayern. And now here they come again, Rangers forward. 8 total attempts from Lyon to Rangers 6. Here come the Jazz now with Patterson. Patterson down that right-hand side. And then just one back there again by Lyon. Just bullied off the ball there, Lyon. Lyon have actually... It's been 2 attempts on target from Rangers in this game. Lyon have only had 1, believe it or not. And that goes back out of play again there as Lyon are trying to chase this winner. We are going to go into the last 10 minutes and its score is 1-1 between them both. Do join us after this game, guys. We've got a huge one. Well, huge. I keep saying huge. A big one. Celtic v Real Betis. Then this weekend, we've got a double-header on the Sunday as well. We've got Celtic versus Motherwell and Hearts versus Rangers at Tynecastle. Huge game for Rangers this Sunday. Massive, massive game in the title race. Three of the Jersey's next... three of the hardest away games. Pittodrie, Tynecastle and Celtic Park all coming up over the next sort of 3 weeks. So huge 3 points to win there on the Sunday against Tynecastle, which has proved to be a tough place for Rangers over the years. James says, your channel called Pure Scottish Football. There sure is a lot of Rangers fans modding. We actually do have Stevie, just as he commented there, James. He's Stevie1888. He's a moderator. He's a Scotland fan. He's a Celtic fan. King Handsome, Celtic fan. No, sorry, Slippy G, Celtic fan. As I said, there's Rangers and Celtic. We've got some Hearts moderators. We've got neutral moderators. Golden Temple is a he prefers Rangers, but he's a Birmingham fan. But yeah, we've got a lot of Celtic moderators as well. There's, as I said, Stevie's there, Slippy G's there. We've got a Motherwell fan, Scotty Nation Pop is a Motherwell fan. So there's a mixed bag of moderators, guys. I'm show you, it's not a biased in the moderators team. Here comes Rangers again now, cleared it away, and Lyon, as I say, look the more likely to find a goal. Rangers are frustrating them certainly, but Rangers want themselves to try and nick this win here in France. Ball goes back out of play. Another throw in one here for Rangers. Ball blocked there again. Ball cleared away. Now back out for another throw in. Gets onto it. And cleared there again. It's going to be a free throw in here for Rangers. A chance for Jers to go forward now. Last 10 minutes. Rangers with a throw in their own half. Need to get this ball up the park though. And try and take this game to Lyon. Guys, if you haven't already, please do jump over to our Facebook page. We're closing in on 2,000 followers on that. Do post a lot of Scottish football updates over there. Please do hit that link. It's I've just put it into the live chat. Give it a little like, give it a little follow. We do, as I say, we do cover a lot of Scottish football on there. More posts, updates, etc., etc. So, yeah, guys, if you could do us a massive favour, give that page a little follow. That'd be absolutely amazing. Here come Rangers again down the left-hand side. Now it's cleared again there by Bassey. Bassey forward. And back to McLaughlin. And Rangers playing out from the back here again. Barisic. Barisic forward. Now switch play over into Nathan Patterson. Here comes Patterson over the top. And again, ball's not won there that time. Back over there. Chrissy Ladyweed. Oh, yeah. I know Twitter will come soon. Venturing into Facebook, then into Instagram. And then probably Twitter last. But yeah. Oh, Rangers nearly losing the ball there in a dangerous area and having to give away a corner. And Lyon now have a corner here with a couple minutes, 8 minutes to go, plus stoppage. Just brought down and Goldson had to clear it. Had no real choice, to be fair. Boots it away as one of the Lyon attackers was just getting up and he would have had a decent chance to cause Rangers problems. Rangers hold out here. They won't want to get their first defeat under the Giovanni Van Bronckhorst era. Ball comes in now from Lyon. Headed down. Oh, so just wide of the post there that time. It goes out. Does it go out for? It comes on Stephen Davis. I think it's going to go out for another corner. Mental. Another chance here for Lyon from the corner kick. Ball goes in. Headed down. It's a chance and off the line there by Davis. Rangers just doing that and getting it away. Comes back in now again. No, from Lyon. And Rangers just clear it away again. And Lyon are literally chucking everything. And they want that 100% record here in the Europa League. Davis. So many times in my life I've seen Davis, especially in his second spell at Rangers, clear things off the line in crucial moments. Old firms stick out for me. Davis is always on that line. He always gets that front post all the time and makes sure he sweeps it up. Here come Rangers now from the back. Here's McLaughlin. Goldson. Blocked there again by Lyon. Now goes out for another throw-in for Rangers. Rangers in over the top. Can Rangers build up a bit of play here and try and go hard here in the last few minutes and just try and win the game? There's nothing to lose, really. There's nothing to lose, nothing to gain. Just give it a bash. Go try and find that win. Inflict Lyon with that first defeat. In terms of confidence going forward for Rangers, that'd be absolutely huge. Here's McLaughlin playing out for the back again. Headed back down by Aribo. Now here come Rangers again. That's a free kick, won by the Gers, and this could be the chance to get up the park as we're into the last 5 minutes here in Lyon. Ball hit forward. Headed back down there again by Rangers. Cleared away again there by Lyon. 5 minutes to go here. Kent just loses the ball there that time. Just hit that long forward again. Now into the middle of the park, looking to try and conjure up a counter-attack here, Rangers. And now here comes Nathan Patterson running down that right-hand side. Patterson forward. And now is Aribo up to his right, and has a wasted one there by Patterson. Goes out of play. And that's going to be a goal kick to Lyon. It's going to be another resurgence here by the French side. Probably should have picked out his options there that time, Patterson. I think he picked the wrong one there that time. Aribo was coming on the left. He chose to go for the shot himself, but as I say, it goes out. And a goal kick to Lyon. Oh, won by Davis, though. And now it could be another good chance for Rangers. Patterson again. Patterson looks to put a ball in. Blocked there by Lyon. And Lyon managed to get the ball again by him. Ball goes out for another throw-in. Now forward to Barisic. Blocked there again. Here's Kent. Kent forward. Hits it right over the top. Cleared away again there by Lyon. Lyon, Rangers back in possession now. A couple minutes left to play here, plus stoppage. Will we find a winner in this game? Now down the left-hand side here for Rangers with Barisic. Barisic forward. Here's a chance now here again. Here's Wright. Rangers cutting in. Oh, right. Here's Kent, sorry. Cutting inside, but wins the ball back there from the Lyon defence. And Rangers again win it back here with Aribo. Here's a chance for the Gers to go nick one maybe. Here's Aribo. Chance for Rangers. And there again, nobody in a blue jersey there to put that into the back of the net. And Lyon go the other way. Oofed. So close there that time from Rangers. In over the top, switches play all the way over to that right-hand side. And now here they come again, Lyon. Lyon looking to dish it in, and that's it. Oh, it's almost close there by Bassi again with another own goal, which shouldn't be wanted. I don't know if the Bassi one went down as an own goal originally earlier on, but that almost went into the back of the net. Again, it was some power there. But McLaughlin manages to collect the ball and Rangers back in possession. Are we going to see an resurgence here from the Scottish champions in the last couple of minutes here in France? McLaughlin fires it long. Now here they come again, Lyon. Now Lyon just holding the ball down there, and that's a flag up. It's an offside for Lyon. It's going to be a free kick to Rangers. 2.5 minutes left of the normal time. Are we going to see one last chance now for the Gers to go and win this game? Go from £200,000 to £500,000. A draw to a win. Big cash bonus there. Now here comes McLaughlin. Oh, PSV are winning, are they? Now here they come again, now down that right-hand side again there. Bakana just brought down. I think it's going to be a free kick to Rangers, maybe. That's a free kick to Lyon. 2 minutes left to play. Huge couple of minutes. Huge. Now here they come again. Rangers clear it. But as I suppose there's a lot of confidence you could take from a draw if it does remain the same in the next sort of 20 seconds. Next sort of minute plus stoppage. Big shout out to the 400 people tuning in, guys. Please do hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. We will be back for another Rangers game on Sunday. Hearts versus Rangers. But next, if you want to follow some more action, it's Celtic versus Real Betis, which will be on straight after this. Literally, we go live in around 15 minutes time for that next game, guys. So yes, please do. Hit that like button and subscribe. I do cover a lot of Scottish football content. Here comes Lyon now as they drive forward again. Blocked there by Rangers. Another chance for Lyon as they put another ball back into the box. There's a chance for Lyon to kill it off right at the end. Ball goes in. McLaughlin saves it. A big save there from Big John. And that's going to go out for another corner to the home side. Almost. Decent opportunity. Now it's a corner kick now for Lyon. Lyon's ball goes in. Headed down. And Rangers collected there with John McLaughlin. And that's 90 minutes been played. How long stoppage time's added on? Can Rangers go nick a winner here in France? Be a big way away win. It's going to be 3 minutes by the looks of things. Rangers now on the attack down that left-hand side. Puts it in over to the top. Blocked away. I think a free kick maybe to Rangers here, by the way. Was Bukana any good? He's not really played too much, but since he's come on, he's doing okay. I think he had a top performance against Ross County. I think in Gerrard's last game, he had a cracking game. And now here come Rangers again now with a free kick. This could be a chance to put something into the box and nick this. Right at the death. Guys, if you haven't already, please do jump over to our Facebook page and give it a follow. I've put a link down there in the live chat. It really does help out. We do cover a lot of Scottish football and there are loads of Scottish football posts. Here comes Aribo to maybe nick it. Now into Kent. Ball comes forward and nobody there again in a blue jersey just to put it through. Comes all the way back over to that right-hand side again now, though. And Rangers are going to dish this one in. 2 minutes stoppage time left. Ball goes in from a cross. Trying to brought it down there by Kent. But Lyon back on the ball and now they're going to try and go the other way. Nearly licking that one. Lyon driving through. Lyon forward. Rangers need to just keep strong. Make sure they don't concede any late goals. As I said, just the mentality of seeing out games. Even if it's a draw, there'll be many tests like this across the season. Maybe in the next round where there is a minute and a half left of pressure. That you just need to see it out and keep calm, keep your shape and keep your mind in the game. And here comes Lyon over the top now. A minute left of stoppage time remaining. Lyon 1, Rangers 1. And that goes through. Is Bukana. This will probably be the last chance now of the game. The referee's blew his whistle. Is he going to give a free kick here to Rangers? It's going to be Rangers who have the last chance in this match to come forward. It is. Rangers do have a free kick. Can they make something of it? Here on the halfway line. It's a chance to maybe make a run and just chuck everything at it. Hit right over the top there by Rangers. Here's a chance to nick it. Oh, it's a chance. Oh, he's trying to keep it on there, but cleared away. Aribo nearly getting that late goal. Here's Rangers again now. This will be the last chance. It's Kent. Kent forward. Kent through. Does a little skill. Can he pick out a pass? He's going along that right. So I don't know what the hell Kent's doing. A couple seconds left remaining. Here's Arfield. Patterson. Patterson goes all the way back the way. Giving the ball away there in a reckless precision. Patterson. Oh, nearly nicked it at the end there. Patterson's had a wild game today. I know the Rangers faithful will hate me saying that, but he's them stupid decisions in them games is is worrying. Game's over, guys, 1-1, but Patterson should not be giving a ball away in that position, regardless. I know people, starting to sugarcoat it, but look, you expose it. That was a bad decision there by Patterson, and look, it's not gone in, but if it did, it can cost you a game. But guys, that brings us to the end of the live stream. Guys, please do smash that like button, subscribe. I'm going to redirect you over to the Celtic live stream. We'll be live in 15 minutes. Take care, guys.